I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. So, today's reading is roughly what season in life are you in the different aspects of your life? Are you planting? Are you growing? Are you harvesting? Is it winter time? And this can be very helpful because it's good to know, like, do I need to just relax and stop judging myself and let the winter happen? Or is it time? Like, am I needing to pull forward and harvest out? Anyway, so we've got some different aspects. It would be work, education, finances is one. Friends and family is the second one. And we have romance/love. So our piles, pile one, these are all the same type of stone. It is moss agate. But we have for pile one a tower, pillar, however you like to call it. We have a disc for pile two and a star for pile three. If you need to pause and check in, do so, but I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile one with your pillar, tower. Let's go for it. We're going to start with the work pile. Work, education, finance. Because, you know, not everybody works. So we got to try and include everyone. We have vanishing mirror. It's time to release negativity and cultivate. I immediately feel with this cultivate card, like it could be both harvesting or growing. I get a lot of the autumn colors that are in here, which is more of harvest time. Okay. Okay, I am going to look up this card. I am not feeling a lot with it. Other than kind of a breaking down, a shattering, right? It says vanishing mirror, but to me, it's like this letting go, which I guess ties into release negativity. But let me look this card up. Okay, I have gotten clarity. So, in your area of, we'll just call it business, finances, education, there is something that you need to release your idea, your concept of. It might have to do with where you're at. Like maybe you're thinking you should be at a certain place in life by this point. You should be earning a certain amount of money by this point. There's something that is affecting you negatively because you're looking at it as I don't know how to put that, like a goal, but not necessarily a healthy goal because it might be healthy for other people's plan, but your life is your life and your flow is different than other people's. You're going to experience what you're going to experience at the time you're going to experience it. So letting go of the should, it should be this way, which is not, it's not helpful for you because all it does is put you in a negative space because you're not there. And that's what you're concentrating on, is not being there. And this is encouraging a tending, a tending to the self, a checking out, treating your life like a garden, cultivating it, tending to it, being aware and loving, nurturing, very much mothering kind of vibes with it. So yeah, so in regards to your work life, there is a belief that you have that is not benefiting you. And we need to flip that. We need to look at things differently and like truly integrate that. Truly, it might take some time. It might take you reminding yourself that no, life doesn't have to be a specific way. Um, you're going to have, roots. Think of roots. Roots grow all over the place. They go all over. Well, each person is a different root, right? So someone's going this way, and another person's going that way. And life just, it just is. We can't put on ourselves what we see others doing because that's not how it works. We try to, all of us do this. We all try to, but it's not how life works. Anything else in regards to the work category, please? I'm hearing to pay attention to where this is coming from. What's the reason you have this belief? If it is a should belief, like you should be at a certain point in your life by now, is it because of how you're raised, how your family views things? Is it like a friendship thing where your friends are at? Um, Pay attention, like figure out the cause of it. That can sometimes really help us to work out of that. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay. That is it for work. We've got friends and family. Oh, music, which also says joy. Be humble and create. Interesting how these cards kind of all, like the coloring is very earthy and subtle. It's not bright and in your face, and I find that interesting. Um, there are sometimes I do things and I don't know why I do them, but I feel like this is supposed to go on here. I don't know, guys. Maybe it means something for you watching. It pays more attention to this card, maybe. Something to do with energy that I don't understand, perhaps. I don't know. So, friendship and family is very much easygoing, just calm. I don't feel like this be humble card is an admonishment. It's not directing you to like, hey, watch your tone kind of thing. I don't think it's that at all. I think it's just like a calm. Oftentimes you see people that are humble tend to be a bit more meek and calm and soft and right. So that's the feeling of it. Enjoy music. There's just this like enjoy. Just enjoy. I don't feel like there's work to do, even with the creating. oftentimes we could think of the season of life of being like sowing the seeds, planting the seeds, right? For creating. But with this creating card, I truly feel again that it's just enjoy. Enjoy. Now, whatever season that is for you, maybe it's summertime, maybe it's winter, because we're not really, winter is just a not, you're not working, you're not harvesting, you're not, it's rest. But summertime also is kind of, it can also be a, that's when people take vacations and the weather's supposed to be better and we go out and do all the fun things. But either way, this is your friendship and family is not calling you to work. It's not calling you to feel like you have to do anything. It's just, it's peaceful. It's, okay, so I am specifically hearing letting go, letting it be, letting the flow happen. You are not, you do not have to be in charge. You do not have to take all the responsibility. You don't need to worry. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. That's what I'm getting for that. Anything specific, please, for friendship and family? No, it's super, you guys, it's super easy and calm with you guys. I don't know. I don't know why, but there's like maybe you're just doing really well in this area and there's nothing that you need to know. Perhaps. Lots of moon energy. I mean, these are moon cards, but like this one also has like the moon in the background. I like how this person's just kind of floating. It's like they're just, going with the flow. And there's this wisp of whatever visible wind somehow. Maybe it's the music that's playing, going with the flow. Yeah. So take it easy. Take it easy, guys, with your friends and family. No worries. All good. Golden. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, so for romance/love, what have we got? Authenticity. Your dreams need a practical plan. And this card has a lot of information on it, and sometimes I'm supposed to use all of it. Sometimes I don't use much. I'll read everything to you, but we'll find out what I'm supposed to use. So black spruce, the main concept is restore. There are trigger statements and true statements. Trigger statement is I am broken. True statement is I am illuminated. And it says down here, as you release your attachment to the high and low, you find peace and balance. Honor the cycles of your body and energy now. So I do feel that within your love life, there is work. There is something to be done. Um, it is not a time of winter of just, when I think of restore, sometimes you think of rest, right? But with this card, I'm getting restoration. Like you have to sand down wood and repaint it, and if you're taking care of furniture or something like that, there is action to be taken. And especially with this card, your dreams need a practical plan. Um, Sorry, I'm listening. I'm listening in, receiving. I'm hearing to read this part to you. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others and as well with ourselves. So I do feel also that there has been some kind of the waves are a bit too much, like you're swinging too far in each direction. Not like extremes, but it's leaning a little that direction. That there's some kind of the authenticity. I don't, I feel like for some of you, this is more about being this way with others. Um, and that means actually being forthcoming, not just honest, but forthcoming. So giving of your truth without it even being asked for, which can be hard for a lot of people. It can be uncomfortable, but I do feel that that's some of you, that's what that's about. Others of you, you may not even realize yet that there's something in this love category, in this your love life, that you're not being honest with yourself on. And that is not a dig. Please don't ever take anything that way. It is, we all have things we need to work on. And all of us, every single one of us, go through things and then we'll look back and go, "Oh, I was being this way." And that's life. That is we are learning ourselves. And so there is something for some of you that it's not, the truth is not evident yet. That is a good way of saying it. The truth is not evident yet because there's something that you need to see. Um, I don't want to leave you hanging with that. I feel like there needs to be some kind of, can I please receive some clarity for pile one with their love life? Okay, I'm hearing to dig deep and find out where your love is coming from. That could mean your own personal love towards this person. It could also mean the love they have for you. It could also represent like what are your expectations within your love life? Why do you have those expectations? I'm really feeling this card. Your dreams need a practical plan. There's something that, gosh, you guys have the Taurus energy again. Um, there is something you can do, and it might be the authenticity, but there also might be a conversation. And it might be with not just your love. It might be that you need to have a conversation about your love life with someone to kind of get feedback. I am hearing to tell you, with this trigger statement that says, "I am broken." We are never truly broken. Like, not truly. Not, we can go through some really, really difficult times. But oftentimes, when we get our needs met, we realize that we're no longer broken feeling. We can feel broken, but getting those needs met restores us. Okay, are we good? Anything else for pile one? Just to remember that you're loved. Remember that you're loved. Sometimes it's hard for us to feel loved, even though we are loved. But to allow yourself, if you are in a darker place and you're struggling, just keep reminding yourself that you're loved. It's not always, it's not going to relieve everything for you immediately, but constantly reminding yourself will help to restore you. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. We're good. That's it. So, guys, I truly hope that on the regular you feel seen and heard, understood, loved, all of that. And many blessings to you. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, pile two with the disc. I wish I had light to show you from the back. I can't. Can't get that, but anyway, I think this thing is really cool. So let's start with your work. Not everybody works, so I'm quoting, doing the air quotes thing. Could be education or just finances. Falling angel. Spiritual narcolepsy. Interesting card. Expect powerful change. Okay. And shine with the Leo card. All that strength, that lion strength, that fire. Okay, so as per the season that you're in with your work, I'm actually really feeling, and I actually feel this pretty strongly, that you're not to do anything. Change is happening, but you're not being guided to cause the change. That change is just going to happen. And I'm not sure. So for some of you, it does feel a little bit like the first thing I thought when I got this was possibly of like maybe losing a job. Something that or like being demoted or something. And then with the Leo card being knowing that you have the strength, like this is them telling you have the strength to get through it. It's going to be okay. You're on fire. It will be okay. This is a good change that's happening. So even though you're in like a season changing time is really what it's about. You don't need to worry about doing anything. It's obviously if you do lose work, you got to find new work and that would be what you're doing. But there's nothing you need to do to cause the change. If you are not losing work, or education or finances, whatever it is, then I do feel that this card is relating to, again, it's like it's narcolepsy. It's saying it's falling asleep, right? When you're asleep, you're not active. I mean, your brains are active, but you're not making decisions and choices and doing. So again, it's saying this change is going to happen. You've got no control. This is what's going to happen. Um, and you're good. You're like, take courage. You're good. This is not a cowardly lion. This is in charge lion. Like this is a positive thing. Even if it feels scary, it's a positive thing. You've got this. That's it's like a really quick, easy message, guys. Yeah. I am sorry, I do not give time frames because I believe that there are too many things that can affect that. And so oftentimes it changes. And it's a lot of us that are readers watch other readers as well. And so we experience the realizing that something felt so strong and seemed so right, and then the timing we were told ends up not even being correct at all. So that to me is why I don't give timing, and because I felt this little like pull or push about like, well, when is this gonna happen? I'm sorry. I don't do timing. Just know it's coming. This is what's coming. When it does hit you, you're okay. Remember that. You've got this. You're good to go. Yep. All right. That's been cleared. We're good with that. Let's get on to family and friends. Friendship. We've got a mountain, and also it says clarity on it. We have attend to the details, which is Virgo, by the way, and navigate with heart. Okay. So there is something within your family and friends where communication is needed. I don't want to, I don't want to say it that way. Trying to find the right words for you guys so that it really comes across like how I'm feeling it. Sometimes what I get is more of a concept or a feeling, than actual words. So, communication that is calm communication, that is both sides searching for understanding each other. Not saying, please understand me, take. Like, and I don't mean that in a negative way. We all do this, but pausing yourself and truly being there for the other person and trying your best to understand them. Oftentimes, this is not every time, but oftentimes the energy we give is the energy we receive. So if we are calm and we are doing our best to understand, they in turn will most likely do the same thing. Mind you, some people are not like that, and it takes them several conversations of this type, of you remaining calm and understanding them, for them to finally realize, oh, I can be that way too. It's an effort. It's definitely an effort. Which reminds me now of the mountain. Like, it can be a mountain for you to climb. That's for sure. So this is the season that you're in with your friends and family category. Is there is action to take. And I do feel like you are planting seeds. You are plowing the fields. And by doing this, watching the details, get at the heart of the matter, that is instilling in your friends and family how to be that way towards you. And you know what? I know, so, God, oh my God, I remember thinking so much like, I'm so tired of being the one that has to initiate this. I'm so tired of it. Sometimes it sucks, but take the higher road, be the better person. I hate saying it that way too. That I hate that, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's you've got this. You can do this. You can do this. You can be the one that remains calm. You can be the one that by your own actions is teaching others how to be. When they can't get a rise out of you, they can't fall back on their past behaviors. And it teaches them. And even though it might take a really long time, because some people, like, this is their entire life. Maybe it's like they're 60 years old and it's their whole life of being a certain way, right? So it can take a lot of time. But keep using your heart, keep giving as much understanding as you can. Of course, remember to take your own time for yourself. Of course, fill your cup, get your needs met however you can. But whoever this is, it might be multiple people, it might be one person that's a friend or a family member. Keep going with this. As gently as you can. Take each step. Each step brings you closer. And it's okay. I am hearing to remind you it's okay because you're human, right? You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to have your moments of like failure, using air quotes there. You know, you might get really frustrated and snap back. It happens. We're all human. This is what living is. But you can next conversation do better, right? Like it'll be okay. It's work, but you've got this. I'm really feeling that Leo energy still, like this determined, kind of committed, courageous, pushing through kind of deal. Anything else for friends and family, please? Anything else? I'm hearing believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It might seem like you're climbing this mountain alone, but you're not alone. There's so much going on in the spiritual world that we're not aware of. And you are not alone. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's what I've got for that. Friends and family. Oops, as I move everything. And now the love category. The romance. What do we have? Abundance. That's nice. A new start is coming. Hey, hey. And the magnolia, which, oh, my magnolia just bloomed outside, by the way. That's kind of fun. So this card has a lot of information. I'm going to give it to you all, but I may or may not use it as we continue reading. So the key word is amplify. It has a trigger statement and a true statement. The trigger statement is I can't get anything right. And the true statement is I am in divine time. And it says, harness your loving energy and watch as one miracle unfolds after another. This is very positive. This is very, like, it feels free, like freedom. You are like harvesting. Like this is, I do feel that this is a future thing. So my idea, my concept doesn't always go the way I want it to, but my idea was that this was like, where's your life right now? I will say I do feel that this is slightly future. So this is coming towards you. Which is fine, you know, like spirit knows what you need to hear. So, yeah, you are like manifesting, some of you, like that's if that's your thing. I suck when it like I don't know. I don't know how to do all that. But I do feel that word is a thing for some of you. So some of you are manifesting. This is coming forward. Um, Gosh, there's such a lightness with it. There's such a joy, freedom, hope, tears that are happy tears, like you've been waiting for a really long time for this. Um, yeah, and it's coming in. I, once again, this is not anything, you don't need to do anything. You are not being asked to work. This is not like, you're not like planting seeds. You're not, um, you are harvesting, but it's not a, you have to do this in order to harvest. It's just, it's like the carrots are popping out themselves and being put in your fridge by themselves. Like, it's, you don't have to do anything. You're, it's just, it's going to be happening. It's coming together. I'm feeling I don't I don't understand the meaning of this, but this is what came up. Um like a void. A void. That means a lot to some of you. Um Spiritually speaking, some of you, it means a lot. And I'm wondering if like there's your disc. Your void is going to be filled. Um Void in your heart. Also, along the spiritual side, this is a little side note, which isn't necessarily love life, but um, some of you might like enter the void. There's a style of like meditation out there, um, of entering the void, and that's being brought up now. Perhaps it does have to do with your love life, but it's being brought up for a reason. So I'm going to believe that you know what that is. That they're reminding you of this. For others, it has just been, this has been a void in your life, and this is coming to you. And it is free flowing, man. It is such a beautiful thing. There's a lot of circle in this. Circle, circle, even this little thing here. Um, and I'm hearing like it's coming full circle. Like we're getting to the end of this cycle and the beginning of the next. Yeah, and once again, there's nothing you need to do. I'm in divine time. It's the timing. Like Spirit knows, right? Spirit knows what it's doing, how this is all working out. Um, you don't have to, you can relax. You can relax. There's nothing to worry about here. You have freedom coming to you. Joy, abundance of love. So beautiful, you guys. Really great. I don't know why, but I'm wanting to show you this card a little closer. It's kind of like this flower in the middle. The blues and the oranges are really pretty. Okay, anything else for the love category, please, for pile 2? Okay. I'm hearing, just know you are secure. You're secure. You're good. I think there's been some doubt for you. Um, you're good. Like, I want to say like the universe has your back. Like it, it's it's gonna be okay. You've been worrying for no reason. Like we worry, we sometimes we can't help it, but try your best to put that aside because we're okay. We're good. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's been cleared. Guys, I hope regularly that you feel loved and seen, heard, understood, all of those good things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, pile 3 with your star. Let's see what you've got for the work category. Remember, this can be actual work, like job related. It can be education. It can be just finances. Not everybody works. So, okay, overflow. Dust devil. All right. Oh, emotions are running high. This is, oof, guys, and mystery with the 8th house. Wow. This is pretty strong. I mean, even you've got this like skeleton, a skull thing here. Um, and the hands are really, I don't know if they're supposed to be made out of stone or something, but like there's a lot of lines in them, so you could take it as like withered somehow. Interesting to me with this like dust and then this overflow of water, which is like the opposite of each other, but either way, it feels like there's just congestion. Um, a lot. There's just a lot. It's strong. Okay, let me get some clarity. Okay. I did need to read up on this card a bit to gain some understanding and clarity. Oh boy. There's a lot going on in this category for you guys. It's heavy. Um, I I don't know if I don't feel like this is actually in relation to like having a lot of overflow, like having a lot of money. I feel like there's a lot of strain. Now, it doesn't mean that you are strained financially. It's just that in this category, there is strain somehow. Um, Something is difficult, whether it's how other people are treating you at work, if someone's pulling, like trying to pull strings or being manipulative. That's what this is talking about, by the way. It's telling you to be careful with, to have healthy boundaries, to not let yourself be manipulated. Whatever your situation is with finances, work, education, I can see that it's really difficult. There's something in it that's really frustrating, hard, not benefiting you. That's for sure. And this does talk about moving out of stagnation, but maybe it's just the leaving by using healthy boundaries. It doesn't mean you have to leave work or whatever, but having the healthy boundaries and committing to them, keeping them, maintaining them. Oftentimes, having boundaries is easy itself until they're challenged. And then when we actually have to come back and maintain them, it's hard for some of us. So I do feel like you are in this time of like amending the soil. I know that sounds it sounds kind of weird, but it's the, it's like springtime or whatever when you're, or even fall after you've harvested. So before the growth or after the growth, you can amend the soil and get in it what it needs, till up the weeds, like do all the stuff. And I feel like that's where you guys are at with this situation. There is action to take. And the action is healthy boundaries, maintaining them. As difficult as it can be for some, because I don't think this would be brought up if you're perfectly fine with it, right? Like, so this is obviously something that's difficult for you. Um, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And remember that maintaining your boundaries is you listening to your heart, your own voice. It's giving yourself worth and caring for yourself. So it is a good positive thing. It can be hard, but it's good. Yeah. Anything specific, please, for pile 3? Okay. I heard nope, move on. All right. That's what we're doing. And friends and family. What do we have here? We have ice, which is purity. We have step up and lead. Interesting with the cards. And stand for justice. Huh. Okay. Really interesting with the cards, and also the coloring kind of all works together. So, what I'm getting with this, with friends and family, is that there is something very beautiful within your soul that is pure, and you are noticing within friends and family where that is lacking. And sometimes, and this is an action pile as well. You've got all the action. We'll see what your love pile says. So step up and lead. I do feel, oh, my heart hurts a little. Why is it hurting for you guys? You don't want to do this. That's what I'm feeling, is this is not something you're wanting to do, for whatever reason. Maybe there's some kind of fear in it, or stubbornness, maybe frustration. But to step up and lead, to maybe you don't want the responsibility of it. It's because it's been a lot, like it seems like it's a little overwhelming. But you are automatically someone that stands for justice. And I mean, this is who you are. This is these 2 cards, that it's who you are. And so Spirit is asking you to lead, to be an example, to say the hard things. Yeah. Mm. There's something about bringing out. I feel like there's been this a little bit of this hiding. I feel okay, so like under all the ice here, and I feel like under the mountain, and then like this pregnancy is under the skin, in the belly. I feel like there's been some kind of, and it may not be super evident, but something within you tamper down when it comes to friends and family. Um, and spirit is saying, please don't do this. This is who you are. This is you are created this way. This is you are meant to take a stand. You are meant to say the difficult things and cause people to grow, help them grow. It feels lonely. It feels very lonely to me. I think that that's maybe where like maybe the fear comes from is that you don't want to like ostracize yourself. You don't want to stand out and have people not like you or I don't know. There's just something that's maybe you feel like most people don't do this and so it's frustrating and it makes you feel different and alone. Yeah. Anything else for friends and family, please? Okay. All right. I heard we're good. So we're going to move on. So just a reminder, you were created the way you are. Please, please stand up and lead. Okay, now we are on to the love category. Curiosity. You and your loved ones are safe. And this card has a lot of information. We may use all of it, we might use only some of it, but I will read all of it to you. Repellent. And the keyword is shielded. There's a trigger statement and true statement. And the trigger is I am under attack. The true statement is I am strong. And down here it says you will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. So this particular pile feels a little bit strange to me. I don't want to say it's not bad. It's just different. It's different feeling. It's not the regular way. Um there's something different. And I feel like there's a little bit of fear involved somehow. Um So initially with curiosity, right, we have what's the it's been going around a lot about in order to not judge, remain curious, right? It's curiosity gives us an openness and a desire to see other people's viewpoints, perspectives, keeps us growing, experimenting, learning. But then this whole thing is like repellent, shielded, and you and your loved ones are safe, causes me to feel like there's a little bit of concern within your love life. that you feel unsafe. There's a concern for safety. And first, if there is abuse of any kind, you know, my heart is with you, and of course, please seek help, please. But if that is not the case, and this is more a just maybe an irrational fear, maybe a trauma response, maybe you're scared to be in a committed relationship. So for that, the curiosity definitely fits. Like, remind yourself that it's okay to experience, right? Yeah, so here's a particular message that not everyone likes to hear. um, we get hurt. That's life. You know, all of us, we keep trying to not get hurt because it sucks, right? We don't want to be hurt. But that is life. That's life. It hurts to come out of the womb. Like, it's painful, and it brings in life. And even in family relationships, growing up, you get in fights with your siblings or your parents. It hurts. You make up and you move on. It is life. So within the love category, for some reason, we are all so adamant on not being hurt. Well, the thing is, most people don't intend to hurt each other. It just happens because we're human. So try and remember, try and be okay with, some hurts are gonna be. That's how it is. We can work through it and be able to move on. That is a huge life lesson. And if you remain curious within that, and looking for understanding for yourself and for your partner, it can go a long ways. Okay, this repellent and shielded, and loved ones being safe, outside of like a trauma response or whatever, I feel like I'm supposed to tell you, spiritually speaking, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. They're okay. Maybe you've been under some attacks or something, and because this is a real thing, there are spiritual attacks. But I'm feeling really strongly that you are protected. Like, we get to experience certain things, and sometimes it's super confusing, and we question, and we don't have clarity, and I am feeling guided to just remind you that you are protected and it's okay. That may not give you answers, but it's okay. I feel like Spirit's asking you to trust. Just trust. It's okay. Okay, anything else, please, for pile 3's love pile? I'm hearing you are cherished, you are loved, you are desired, you are beautiful, you are wanted. There is so much for you, and it is coming your way. Just remain curious. Okay. Yep. Okay. The energy has cleared. That is it, you guys. I really, really hope on the regular that you feel seen and loved, understood. And I will see you guys next time.